Welcome back to Exposure Series. David here, and today is episode 4, and it's the first part of a little mini-series going over backpacking's big 3, the 3 items that are usually the biggest and the most expensive for anybody's hiking setup. So today, we're going to go over backpacks. Yep, that's right, backpacks. I'm not going to sell you on anything, I'm not going to tell you what to buy. I'm just going to go over basically some of the basics, some of the factual stuff, and then my opinion on some of the stuff that I've learned and what I find is the best for me. That might be useful to you, it might not. But yeah, so backpacks are the most important thing because it carries everything else. All the rest of your gear has got to go inside that thing, and then you've got to strap it to your back and hike miles and miles and miles. So A, it better work, B, it better be comfortable, and C, well, all of the above. So first things first, there are 3 different types. There are external frame backpacks. It sounds exactly how it looks. There's a frame on the outside of the pack. Allows you to strap big bulky things to the outside, carry a little bit heavier weight. Usually a little more pockets for better organization. Then you've got internal frame backpacks. That's what I personally use. I think it just holds the weight closer to your spine, a little more centered, allows me to move around easier, doesn't get snagged on bushes and trees. And then 3, there are frameless backpacks. I don't like those because they kind of get a little floppy if you're not careful with how you pack them. But they do have a benefit. They're usually really light, so they're usually more used for ultra backpackers or ultra light backpacking. So external frame, internal frame, frameless. They all have a place. There's really no right or wrong. It's kind of personal choice. Like I said, for me, personal choice is I use an internal frame. Every backpack is designed a little bit different. They usually all have a set parameter on how much weight they should carry. External frames usually can carry a little bit more. Internal frame can carry a pretty good range, and then your frameless is more on the, like I said, the lighter weight of things. But to keep this quick and simple, if you're looking for a backpack, you've never done this before, and you're wanting to get into backpacking, what I recommend you do is go to a store that sells backpacks. Ask some questions, try a bunch of backpacks on, find something that fits you comfortably, fits kind of the needs that you think you might have, buy it, pack it up, and take it outside and use it. Go on a few hikes, really try it out. And if it doesn't work, just take it back and try a different pack. I have had upwards of 10 to 15 packs in my life. When I first was in Boy Scouts, I started on an external frame. I had 1 or 2 different types of those. And then I went to an internal frame backpack. Had that for a couple of years. Then I tried an frameless, and I had that for a very short period of time. Actually, only 1 trip. I didn't like it. And then I went back to an internal frame, and that's what I've used ever since. So you'll kind of figure out what works best for you pretty quickly. When it comes to features on a backpack, like I said, they're all a little bit different depending upon your price point. You know, the cheaper backpacks or the more expensive backpacks, they all still have some of the same features, but it comes down to what they're made out of. Is the material waterproof? How thick is the material? How much does the backpack weigh? And all those are variable, like I said, depending upon some of the things that you need out of the backpack. Me personally, I just like having one big main pocket with a couple small, pockets on the outside for some organization, but mainly just one big pocket. So right now, like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different backpacks, and they all have a different purpose. This is more of like a day hiking backpack. There's no padding on the hip belt. Padding is really cheap. It was my Mountain Hardwear, and it's called the Drifter. I don't even think they make it anymore. It's pretty old. I use it just for my climbing equipment these days. That's it. That's all I use it for. Other than that, it just sits and collects dust until I go climbing. This is my Arc'teryx backpack. It's the Bora 75 liter. And the 75 liter means that's how many liters of internal storage there is. This is my main backpacking backpack. It can fit a lot of gear, a ton of gear. The outside is basically waterproof. The padding is very good. The internal frame is really good. And I've had this for, I want to say almost 10 years now. And it's done me really well. I do have one complaint about it though. The hip belt is a little too thick. As you can see, it's pretty thick. For me, it's a little too thick, but obviously I keep using it. My newest backpack is the Suka 70 liter by Evstop. It is a outdoor photography backpack. I just got it for Christmas actually, and still learning it, still getting used to it. I've used it on one big trip, and it made me realize that I have to revamp my entire setup and get it smaller. With all the photography gear that this thing holds, I don't have as much room for hiking gear, so I have to kind of find that balance and shrink my stuff. But so far, I really like it. I really, really do. And it's pretty much made out of waterproof material as well. It's probably water resistant up to a certain point, and then it has an external rain fly that you can put on over the top. But see, as you can see, the padding on the hip belt is much thinner, and that is more my style. But my absolute favorite backpack is this Mammoth Treon Spine 50 liter. It can hold a good amount of weight. Everything will fit in it, but the true reason I like it is the suspension system, or how it carries weight. You see how this pivots? And then this pivots, and it can pivot independently. So while you're wearing it, you almost don't even feel the fact that you're wearing a pack other than the weight. It moves with you as you're jumping around, hiking. It sways with your body, and it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So if I did have to recommend a pack to somebody, that's the pack I'd recommend. Mammoth Treon Spine 50 liter. I think they make different sizes too, but oh my god, totally worth it. I think it was almost $300 at REI, but it's worth every penny. Seriously, every penny. I love that thing. It's a dream to wear. So yeah, let's do a little recap, right? So there are 3 types of backpacks: external, internal, and frameless. There's material. The packs are made out of material that can be non-waterproof, water resistant, and almost waterproof. Then you can get an external rain fly to cover the outside. They make different size backpacks. So like you saw, there's a 75 liter, a 70 liter, and a 50 liter that I have. So they make different sizes than that. The 70 liter or higher backpacks are more of your extended trips, whereas your 50 and below are more of your weekend trips. They have backpacks that'll work at pretty much any price point, so you're less expensive all the way to your extremely expensive. There's going to be a backpack in there that's going to work for you and your budget. I guarantee it. When it comes to you picking one out, go try them on. Pick one, go use it, see if you like it, and then take it back if you don't. And just repeat the process until you find the pack that is like perfect for you. Or keep the backpack that you were going to take back and use it for a different application, such as just your day hikes versus your bigger pack for longer trips. But seriously, take it from me, the Treon Spine by Mammoth is a dream to wear. It holds weight extremely well. You'll almost forget that it's there. Seriously, it's amazing. I cannot stress it enough. It is amazing. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't care about that crap. I just want you guys to have a good experience. And if you get that pack, you will have a good experience. Seriously, you will. Anyways, it pretty much covers backpacks. Like, it's pretty simple stuff. You gotta try it until you find the one that works for you, and then hold on to it and use it and use it and use it, and then your body kind of gets used to it. The weight, the pack, and then it becomes like a perfect team. So, hopefully some of you found some of this information helpful, and if you did, please subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more of these types of videos, and there'll be plenty more excursion videos coming out as well. I got one coming up here at the end of the month. So if you would do me a big solid and hit that like button, it really helps me out. And 2, subscribe, hit the bell, notify, do all that fun stuff. And yeah, I will see you next time. Exposure series is out. Peace.